Rian traveled across the realms of Teleria in search of ancient relics and powerful mages from whom she could learn or steal. Welcome to Raid Story Legends with me, LeilaFox. Hey there, welcome to Raid Story Legends. I am LeilaFox. This is a weekly YouTube series that I do to share with you lore from some of our favorite champions from Raid Shadow Legends. The champ I'm going to show the story for today is Rian the Conjurer. Now, if she looks only vaguely familiar to you, it's because she is a champ that is only available by collecting fragments from the Doom Tower. So she's a Doom Tower exclusive champion fragment. And with that being known, currently at the time of this video's filming, nobody should have her, because right now the champ that you can collect fragments for is Archmage Helmet. I did a YouTube video for him previously. You can also click it up top if you want to check out his story, because both Archmage Helmet and Rian the Conjurer have a linked story. Here is the story for Rian the Conjurer, and I hope you enjoy. Many a mage relies on the forces of nature, channeling them through arcane means to whatever goal they have in mind. They call down rain and lightning, set the swords of their allies ablaze, or even destroy their foes with acidic hail. All impressive displays of wizardry to the layman, and all more fitting for tricksters putting on a show with light and mirrors, or children playing with forces they cannot fully comprehend, if Rian the Conjurer is to be believed. It is an arrogant claim, yet one she can back up with immense power and knowledge. Once a sorceress in service to a cruel dark elf warlord, Rian was ever an ambitious woman. She was not content to serve another, to scrape and bow before a would-be king whose reign was sure to end with a dagger driven through his black heart. No, this arrangement was never meant to last, and Rian used her position to acquire whatever wealth and knowledge she could by manipulating her hapless thug of a patron. When the time came, she instigated the warlord's assassination and fled in the chaos of infighting that followed. Her freedom secure, Rian traveled across the realms of Teleria in search of ancient relics and powerful mages from whom she could learn or steal. She sought out exiled Arabian scholars, shamans of the orc and barbarian tribes, eager to pilfer their secrets. She studied every obscure technique they had to offer until she mastered the element of fire and can conjure a blazing inferno with a mere snap of her fingers. Then, Rian set out to the city of Narbuk and struck a pact with the necromancer coven that long existed within its ancient walls. From these villains, she learned the dark secrets of soul blight magic and the proper rituals that would allow her to return the dead to life. But Rian would not be herself if she did not perfect these dark techniques, ensuring that her spells far exceeded the crude reanimation of dead flesh. However, that too was not enough. Rian sought to ascend to greater heights of mastery and conceived a daring plan that saw her enter the royal court of Karak. For years, she crafted a false identity to conceal her evil deeds. When the time came, she presented herself as a low-born apprentice to a late high elven mage and sought the good graces of the king's own archmage, Helmet. It was not an easy task, for Helmet was a shrewd man, wizened by experience and constant intrigue. It took all of Rian's cunning to secure her access to the Archmage's tower. There, she found ancient tomes that spoke of creating artificial life, servants born of stone and fire and metal to do the mage's bidding, and a scepter of power that enhanced the flow of one's innate magical talent. Alas, Helmet caught her in the act, and a terrible battle ensued between the two. The stone walls of the tower cracked and wood splintered, priceless books burned, and the sky itself blackened in a storm of arcane energy when the two of them clashed. Helmet had proven to be stronger in the end, but Rian's would not die easily. When all seemed decided, she used the knowledge of Helmet's own tomes to call forth a fiery golem that shielded her from the Archmage's wrath. Once more, she escaped while Helmet battled her creation, disappearing into the wilderness and evading all pursuits the king's bannerlords sent after her. No one knows where Rian the Conjurer dwells now, but there are sightings of an elven woman who fits her description, albeit clad in gorged robes. Those who were fortunate to survive the encounter also spoke of a dagger of obsidian glass she carried, wreathed in dark magic, its very presence awakening primal terror in the hearts of the unprepared. 2 creatures of living stone are said to accompany her at times, one a fiery beast of raw rage, the other a horrible construct of tortured souls imprisoned in an artificial body. What these creatures are, and what sacrifices Rian had to make to create them, none may tell. But one thing is certain, she is more powerful now than she ever was, and summoners who seek her services should beware. Who knows what treachery she is capable of? This is the story for Rian the Conjurer. What I like about this story, again, is I enjoy the stories that start intertwining lore from other champs. As I mentioned, her story also crosses paths with the story for Archmage Helmet. And what's also fun is, if you're familiar with Rian the Conjurer's skills and abilities in the game, she also is attached to Akoth the Seared and Uras the Soul Cage. And they make mention to them in her lore when they talk about fiery bees and the golem. That's what we're looking at, as we're looking at Akoth and Uras. And this story helps to explain how she has her scepter and how the 3 of them are linked. Because the skill in the game is that she's able to revive them if they're in the same party as her, which is pretty neat. I like that they added that ability into the game. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, leaving me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of Rian's story. Do you love it? Do you dislike it? Do you like the idea that they're intertwining these stories between her and Helmet, and then also adding in Akoth the Seared and Uras the Soul Cage? I would love to know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to share my next Raid Story Legends with you.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our video, you can catch us live on twitch.tv/LeilaFoxNation 4 days a week, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on by and be part of our community, and we'll see you there.